ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
It's a deal.
Good afternoon.
I'm Matt,
I'm Zach.
and welcome to William Street Swap Shop.
It's been a rough week.
It has been a rough week. Zach and I have elected to go through reconstructive surgery and enjoy ourselves on the eve of this Dragon Con.
Yeah.
And
It's a good weekend. Yeah.
It's been a good week, but it's been rough. So, welcome to the swap shop. We'll do what we can to swap some items.
Yeah.
So, don't forget the number here is 413-961-4263. If you have items to swap or thoughts on Matt and I's reconstructive surgery, if it went well. My co-host here has gone slightly balder. I've gone considerably wider. I like this svelte look. It is a personal decision.
Yeah, it's a good decision because I feel freer because I can be who I feel I should be. I'm screaming that there was a bald man dying to come out.
And I had a larger Matt that wanted to come out. It's a wonderful Wednesday.
Yeah. Not constrained by diet anymore.
No, not at all. This is one to remember for sure.
Yeah.
For those out in the stream world that may not know, it's Dragon Con is starting in Atlanta, so we wanted to assume our alter egos.
Yes, you have to go in costume. It's
You do.
it's a big thing. So
It's part of the tradition.
yeah. So
Much like a swap shop tradition.
if they saw us in our regular selves, then we'd be instantly recognizable.
We would be mobbed.
Mobbed, yes. Mobbed.
Especially, if there are Chef Boyardee fans out there that
Yeah. But
mob us. It's,
now we can go out and interact in the crowd, and they won't know it's us.
No,
So
they won't.
You can't even find me.
See? They won't
No.
be able to find us.
no,
It's a wonderful day.
it is. It's a good day. I'm excited.
Well, we can see if we can go into some items.
Yeah. Yes. Let's
See
look
if
at
we
some
can
items. Maybe some
swap
electronics.
Electronics.
Electronics would be nice.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Well, look at that.
The ramen microscope.
The ramen micro. You can use that because you can look inside the ramen noodles and see that there's actually 3 holes going through the ramen noodles. It's a very advanced and ancient technique that they use to make the ramen noodle. It's fascinating. I had a chance to go over and tour the factory and the people that have to go through and make each one of those holes in the ramen noodles, and you stretch it out. It's like a mile long. So
Yeah.
I mean it's. It's
Right.
an amazing thing.
It is.
I'll have to take you over there, but this way you can actually go through and make sure that they've done their work correctly. Look at the settings on that.
It looks to be a very, very swappable item.
Yeah.
Who knows? And it even has the border for scale.
Yeah.
You're gonna want some of this.
Especially with the scale. That's a quality item.
That is. And look at the optics. You're just not going to find optics like that.
No.
So
The DXRXI.
yeah. The simple use of on and off. Because not everybody is tech savvy in the world with iPhones and Samsungs, and they get confused. So but
Yes. Well, that's certainly a swappable item.
that 100%.
Let's see what else we have in the old swap bag.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see here. We have a garden statue that looks like it's looks weathered.
It does.
It looks as if someone has truly loved this statue by leaving it outside.
And the thing about it is they all want to go for the roughed and antiques look. I mean, here you have this that it looks great.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
That's a
That's
deal.
the voice of the swap shop there.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. So, did we have someone calling to the swap shop?
Oh, okay.
No? Well, it's you know it's hard to hear with my new ears,
Oh.
which you can't see right now because
They're
I'm
not
wearing
working.
headphones.
They're not working that great.
Well, they have to sit.
Oh, they have to. Well, I did get mine started because the procedure they had to go through to make to make me balder but not shinier. That's really important. You don't want to blind people walking around.
True. Very true. You even got new ink as well.
Yes, I did. Yes.
Call from
We have an entrance to the
Okay.
swap shop. Welcome.
Welcome to Swap
Welcome to
Shop.
Swap Shop.
Hey,
Hey, how are you today?
I'm fantastic. How are you guys?
We're recovering.
We're recovering.
Yes.
You can't see the bandages, but we're hanging in there.
That's good. That's good. You guys look fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
yes.
you. It was my model was a clearance rack, clearly, but it works quite well.
Yeah, it worked fantastic. I think the surgery was a complete success.
No,
Excellent.
that was,
So, is there something that interests you in the swap shop today?
Just your beautiful face.
See?
thank you.
See, they do like the new. This is something
do.
Zach and I struggled with mightily. Was the decision
It
to
is.
really
I
go
just
through it?
wanted
Yeah.
to call to give you guys some confidence. The surgery it looks great.
Thank
Wanted to
you.
let you guys-
Thank you.
It was a big risk, but I think just for this weekend it was worth it.
I think so.
Yeah.
This is truly a wonderful Wednesday.
It is.
So. So, what else is on your mind besides the well wishes of Swap Shop?
Just autumn's coming up tomorrow, September.
And
August.
and who might this be speaking to us in the
My name
swap
is Dick.
booth? It's what?
My name is Dick.
Dick.
Yes.
Wonderful to meet you, Dick. Wonderful. Well, excellent. It's just a lot to take in.
It is.
I'm glad you could join us on this journey. It's
Yeah.
one of reflection.
It,
Would you
yes,
say that?
Yeah. Looking back
Excellent.
and looking at the stream and
Of course,
I
and
would,
our wonderful chatters out there,
I
especially all
would-
those that might be in the chat in the clubhouse.
They were encouraged by having their name tattooed on my wrist.
Oh.
That was amazing. I did that just for you.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, yeah,
amazing.
it was.
Well, Dick, thank you so much for joining us. Is he? He may have left the swap shop.
He may have left already. Yes.
And the
he-
door slammed shut on another
left.
opportunity.
He left.
So,
Don't. This isn't Randy Quaid.
no.
Sorry.
No, some may say this is the equivalent of jumping the shark. I say absolutely not. This is forging a whole new frontier for the swap shop. Swapping body parts. That's the essence of the swap.
Oh
based
yeah.
upon-
I mean, when you look at it, we can only swap so many things, but this way we can just swap who we are
True.
as individuals, and maybe encourage those out there who want to swap maybe a hand or a toe. It's out there. It's
You have to go out and seize it, just like the items today.
get a patch of different skin.
Yes. It's Dragon Con, so
is.
it's people can be comfortable being themselves.
Yeah.
It's but yes, I see some people approve.
Yes.
That's good.
I mean,
We're here for you in the swap
Yes.
shop, and it's a good day.
It is a
Should
good
we
day.
possibly go back and see more items?
Yes, let's
see if we
see what
can-
else we got next. I don't think anything's going to be as amazing as the ramen scope, but I might be surprised.
Very true.
I might be surprised.
Very true. The Garden by Lizard Daddy. Very nice.
But yeah, by Lizard Daddy. Oh,
Ah, yes. Jacob is swapping the most aggravating toy ever created.
it's like ball in a cup, but it's got
It's-
2 cups.
It's infuriation on a string.
It's infuriation on a string.
It is. I don't know if I could swap a ramen microscope for a kendama, but
Yeah.
if I ever told myself if I'm just not angry enough, then that might be something that.
Well, this is genius, but unlike ball in a cup, this is actually you can see that the ball is not going to fit into the cups.
No.
So
It's an exercise in futility.
it is. So, you learn some humility because, no matter what you do, the ball is not going to fit in the cup.
So instead of a toy, it's a tool of reflection.
It is. It's a mental disciplining, guiding yourself to be a wiser and more patient person.
Reflective. They
It
must
is.
have given you more reflection when they swapped out some parts.
More reflection. It's quite
More
possible.
internal reflection.
Well, I mean, I did have them change out the left hemisphere of my brain because I wanted to swap for some new memories. So
Epic.
See? Epic.
epic.
It truly was. It truly was.
My hand's still healing though.
That's okay. We know.
Yeah.
Swapping can be done with one or both hands.
Well, I got the right hand of an artist, and so I'm hoping that maybe I can draw better.
Excellent.
So we'll see.
Excellent. It's just.
See, see, the Almighty Pig got the microscope.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. We'll have to ask him what he's had a chance to examine, whether it's the shrimp or my personal favorite meat, roast beef.
Yes.
Which really is in its essence just different colors.
And-
salt.
That's some good chai.
It is.
It is,
Good
yeah.
chai.
Infuriation on a string is a good tagline.
There you go. Infuriation.
it's right there.
Excellent.
So
Call from
We have another.
we have a
entrant.
visitor. Yes. Excellent.
Welcome to the swap shop.
Thank you.
Who might we ask is joining us today on Wonderful Wednesday?
This is Aaron.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. A little gassy.
What's that?
Hey, so I had an idea for your show,
Oh yeah.
and the two ficuses that you have that sit behind you guys?
Yes, of course. They're lovely. Fici?
Uh,
Ficus? Fici.
I don't. Is that it?
The plural.
Fici?
yeah.
Well, what about them, my friend?
Well, I thought the show would be a lot more entertaining if you replaced them with ferns, and you could call it Between Two Ferns with Zach and Matt.
Late to the comedy train, I can see. You would have to go through quite a few more transformations to become that Zach.
Yeah.
And I think you finally found the destination that you find.
Yeah,
you
but
can call home.
but being a fern, I guess, would be the ultimate swap because then I'd be swapping.
Well, we
species.
wouldn't be ferns. We would be sitting in between them.
Oh,
So what would we talk about in between two ferns with Zach and Matt? Who would our first guest be? Besides silence.
silence speaks
Well,
volumes.
I guess he did not like our answers of.
I don't know, but I kind of like this idea about becoming a fern.
Yeah, two ferns. Yes.
No, you could talk to me. I will be a fern and talk back to you as a fern. Swap species.
Taking the chlorophyll
No,
switch. Excellent.
no, sir, I don't like it.
Oh well,
Well,
you can't swap to please everyone all of the time. Only
true.
the people.
You have to swap for yourself.
Very true.
Yes.
Very true.
So you want to look at some more items for swap?
Yeah, let's see if we can try to go through the old swap cabinet.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, see, that's the core.
That is that's. Well, lucky quarter.
A lucky quarter next to a quarter for scale.
Well, you got to know whether it's going to be, if the lucky quarter is too big and you flip it and it falls on you and it hurts, that's not really a lucky quarter. So it's important to have
No,
the right
that
scale
is very true.
on a quarter that you're throwing.
But Zach, I have to ask what we think the lucky quarter might be.
Well, I think the lucky one would have to be the one with liberty because we're lucky to have our liberty.
Yes.
And so the
97 was a good year for you.
97. Wow. It was a
See, we could
peaceful
almost
year.
be George Washington ourselves.
Well,
Cha-ching!
See, we could swap ourselves to be money.
we could. Well,
Oh
yeah.
wait, here we go.
All right. That's a very nice lucky quarter.
The stoic George Washington.
With wooden teeth. Did you know that?
Hawked them. Why wouldst thou do that?
Well, for same thing that you do with anything, booze money.
Ah,
How about that?
how about that?
All right.
See, look.
So let's moving
The
on.
lucky quarter.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got on the shop after here.
Lucky quarter does not interest you?
It's financial. I find
It's-
more peace
Do
not
you-
having money.
Would you find if it's a lucky quarter, I wonder what the value of that would be?
Stock
Would-
market's up.
It is.
Yeah.
Would someone swap a lucky quarter for a microscope?
I believe somebody out there that would really want some more luck on their side, and they had a microscope to give them, then that would be a fair
Call
change.
from
Someone else is
In the shop,
in the
yes.
swap shop. Welcome
Welcome.
to William Street Swap Shop.
Hello, how are you guys?
Excellent. How
Fine.
about yourself?
Yes, very good.
And who
I'm
might
doing
we?
very good.
What's that?
I'm doing very good. Thank you for asking.
Excellent.
Yeah, good.
What can we do for you on this wonderful Wednesday?
Well, I'm just wondering. I'm new to this show, and I was wondering what how do you meet? What's your relationship outside of the job?
It's a special one. It's a bond between swappers. It's one that
Transcends
it does.
normal
It does.
friendships.
It does. We swap feelings for each other and for all of you out in the chat sphere.
That sounds kind of illegal in a couple of states.
Huh?
Sorry,
Oh, it's okay.
I said swap Billy. That sounds kind of illegal in a couple of states.
Well,
Is it-
You can't try
you
me
can
twice
you can swap
the
for
same
many
crime.
things. Yeah, it's true. I wonder what the voice of the swap shop would say about things not being able to be swapped.
Well, I mean,
I can
you
wonder.
know, you can't necessarily.
Transcendental friendship.
Yeah, you
The
can't.
times are changing.
The times are changing.
Yeah, well,
Are you
I'm
ready?
working. Very true. Very true.
yeah.
So, my friend, are you ready for the swap-based economy?
I don't understand the question.
Are you prepared for it? Probably not.
There's a lot of us. We have so much work to do to be ready for the swap-based economy. Have you ever swapped with us before? You said you were
I
new.
do not know.
Well, you should.
I'm new to the show. This is my first call.
Oh, well, welcome to Wonderful Wednesday. If you haven't noticed, you may look through the archives and see us look a little different. We just recently swapped body parts,
yes.
and we've
Wow.
become a little bit truer to maybe what we want to be on the inside. Maybe not. Maybe it's just an experiment. Who knows? Only a true swapper knows.
Yes.
Good.
Well, what was
Well,
your
I-
name? What was your name, friend?
So my name is Brian.
Oh, well, it's excellent to meet you. But yeah,
Thank
join
you.
us.
It's very good to talk to you guys.
Yes. Well, thank you for joining us on Wonderful Wednesday.
Agreed.
Where,
yes.
where are you guys located at, if I may ask?
In beautiful downtown Atlanta, the city of dreams and occasional nightmares.
The city of DragonCon.
That too.
Yeah.
I was
That's
about
it.
to say Atlanta has Dragon's That's something.
That it does, and
All right.
it's we decided to go incognito for DragonCon
Yes.
because we don't want to be swamped with signatures. We'll still sign our old headshots
Yes.
until we can find our new ones.
Oh, well, of course, popularity follows you guys all around, I'm sure.
Of course. Well, thank you, Brian. Absolutely. Check out the swap shop. There is a plethora of items to choose from. Definitely check out.
Oh, I will. What
Yeah.
when you join, you have to do a screen name or something?
No, you could just look and email us at William Street Swap Shop. We swapped part of our memories,
Yes.
so we don't remember what the email is.
Well, it's
But,
it's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
I think
swapped
it's
my
on the-
eyesight as well. So
Oh,
it's-
you swapped.
I
your-
did.
You
William
didn't, you
swap.
didn't get any glasses.
I didn't. I left the dignified glasses look to you, my friend.
Oh.
Who moved my stuff?
Exactly. Williams.swap@gmail.com.
Thank you.
Yeah. Send us an email if you have an item or anything you'd like to swap for. Send us an email.
Good. I did have one, but I just don't think that there's going to be a market for it. I might have to sell it.
Well, you would be surprised at what you can swap in the swap shop.
True.
Just about anything from Lucky Quarters to
A Raman microscope.
A Raman
I never
microscope.
knew that I would need a microscope for Raman.
or even something like that even existed. But, not only are we swapping, but we are educating the masses
We are.
about
And
what's
Brian,
out there for
Brian, don't forget, don't be afraid to swap. That's the essence of it. Is just put it out there. You never know. One man's trash may be another man's swap.
True. I went on the internet and I Googled what I have. It's, of course, all kinds of weird stuff. But, I'm sure stuff like
Some swaps are quite. I don't want to say odd. They're
Unique.
unique.
A
Excellent.
unique opportunity for
I think
someone.
mine's pretty.
What is it that you have to swap, Brian?
Can I say it on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from my mom's place. It's a ceramic frog with a boner.
I think that's the only appropriate answer to that. It reminds me of something my grandfather brought back from the islands after World War II. It was a little tiki ramen or not ramen, a statue for fertility. It could be we'll put it. Someone may need some ceramic fertility in their lives.
They could. I think they could, my friend. That would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, some of the stream says they like the older, more dignified, wiser versions that we've done of ourselves.
Again, of course.
But we haven't decided whether we're going to keep this look or not.
No, I mean it is for Dragon Con. I mean we
It
want
is,
to get
yeah.
out there and
Be
mix it
amongst
up.
the people.
We do.
Yes.
That's very important. Well, Brian, thank you
Hey,
so much for
gentlemen,
joining us.
I'm hate to go, but I thank you for your time and taking my call. And I hope you
Thank
guys
you.
have a very good day.
Thank you for calling in. It's been a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure talking to you guys, too.
All right. Moving to the next item.
To the next item.
To the next item.
Maybe. It's the William Street horse.
Yes.
It's a wonderful steed.
It
She
is.
seems to be pretty affectionate towards you.
So Zach, you may be able to ride her.
Maybe we can put a saddle on her,
Give
get you
her-
a nice warm blanket, and send you down the trail.
Scratch her on the chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little William Street swap shop love.
Yes.
Excellent. No one can ever say that we aren't the horse's ass, can they?
No.
No, of course
No.
not. This is a wonderful Wednesday indeed. Let's see if we can see what else there is to swap. As we- I can't wait for
Hi.
Scout. Oh, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. We're doing well. It's a wonderful Wednesday.
Yes.
Who might we be speaking with on the swap shop today?
My name's Luke.
Luke.
How you doing today, Luke?
How are you, Luke?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Good. What brings you to the swap shop today?
I was wondering, what would I swap for those fingerless gloves you have?
The fingerless gloves. There's power imbued in the swap gloves. It would have to be something of swapping might.
Yes. Yes.
Definitely.
So, do you have any recommendations?
It's so hard to put a price on the power of the swap.
Especially something that's really close to us.
I have like an old GameCube controller, which I spent a lot of time on it, and I play a lot of Super Smash Bros. Melee on it, so it has a lot of power in it.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's certainly something to consider, Zach. What would you consider until your hand heals up from the transplant? What would you?
Well, maybe I can part with the right one. I don't know how long it's going to take for my new artist hand to heal. So I wouldn't have need of the right one.
Might be a
Okay,
possibility.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's excellent. So,
So, should I? What should I do if I want to swap?
well, you can always email us here. I mean, there's no telling what they may say when or if we decide to go back to our old bodies.
Yes.
There's no telling, so you can email us here.
At
Thank you.
williams.swap@gmail.com. Yes.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
You're
very welcome.
very welcome.
Thank you for joining us on Wonderful Wednesday.
Have a great day.
Yes, you too. You too.
We've had a successful swap.
I believe we had a
Yes,
successful swap.
Successful swap. Deal.
Excellent.
Deal done.
I believe it's done. Let's
Yeah,
see
it's a
what
done deal.
what the swap could be.
All right.
I never thought I would see the day.
Yeah, it's a pop vinyl and
And it's not just any pop vinyl.
not just any pop vinyl.
It's Alien Bob's pop vinyl. That there were some rumblings in the swap shop as to whether or not this would make it out of the swap shop.
Yes.
And meet wrists trolls. The trolls were quite the item swap. So that's fantastic. I'm glad to see the.
I really appreciated the aesthetic beauty of the trolls.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Yes.
Is for the swap.
People have swap. Yeah.
The swap shop is nothing without the swapping viewers and
Yes.
other items. It's exciting. It's the thrill of the swap.
Well, if it wasn't for everybody swapping, then you would be standing there holding this object with no one to receive it.
We would not have needed to get body transplants to go to DragonCon.
Yes.
We would not be
yes.
what we are without everyone out there.
Everyone
swap.
swapping is now
Most
we're
deaf.
exploring.
Yes, without swappers like Meat Wrist and Alien Bob.
Yes.
Much love to the both of you. Thank you
Yes.
for swapping.
Congratulations.
Items. Yes.
Yes.
Congratulations on your new acquisitions. It's quite a wonderful Wednesday indeed.
It is.
Non-typical one for sure. So, do we have...
Well, in the stream here, they said you kind of looked worried, and I felt I needed to address that because, with any transplant, there are risks of rejection. So
That's true.
You know,
That's very true.
we just wanted to assure you it's not a permanent worry. Look,
I do have
it's
some
just-
minor swelling, but
Yes.
it'll go down in a few days.
Yes, so
It's
he's a little worried, as am I with my artist hand.
true.
I'm,
Well, worry not, swappers.
worry not,
we're here for
worry
you.
not, worry not.
I believe we have someone entering the swap
Yes,
shop.
we have. Yes.
Welcome
the
to
swap
William
shop.
Street Swap Shop.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. How are you doing?
Excellent. It's a
doing
wonderful
good.
Wednesday. How are you?
Yes, it is. I'm well. How about you both of you? Things are going well. I was actually surprised.
Things are going very well.
Yes,
There's
yes,
been
they
items swapped, items seen. It's a very wonderful day. I'm normally not here on Wonderful Wednesdays. I have other things to do other than swap shop, so it's a delight to be rid of those responsibilities today and to come in and
Yes,
see it all.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you here. I'm not used to it, but it's great that you are here. The new you,
Of
the
course,
new me.
of course.
So
what brings you to the swap shop?
So I have to ask. I know that you had a very successful face swap. I know that's hard to miss. But I'm wondering who you swapped your vocal cords with, and if I could get the procedure done myself.
I had mine taken from an out of work voiceover actor who has kind of like the gentleman with the Kraft macaroni
Yes,
commercials.
yes.
He had bills to pay and vocal cords to swap, and here we are.
I
Spread the
personally,
nard.
Yes.
I went for a hopefully deeper, more
It is
dramatic
possibly
tone.
depending.
I got mine from a Shakespearean actor who, wanted to he wanted to up his vocal range.
And you're certainly going to do it on the swap shop.
Yeah,
certainly.
so
Fantastic. It's funny that the commercial actor that you swapped your chords with, Matt, he sounds an awful lot like someone that we've heard call into the show quite a few times.
He was out of work. He had bills to pay, and he ran into some tough times over there, away from here, and so you'll hear him probably very silently screaming for help, but he had bills to pay.
If anyone could put me in contact with Stewart, I would love to swap his chords.
Well, so that would be
or Ian Flellen, either one of them.
For my original vocal cords. I'm not quite sure where that went. It's a very anonymous program, I'm sure.
Yes.
The very reputable doctor's office in the alleyway behind the building here.
Yes.
Probably best to be that way so you don't have to find somebody later on.
True. Very true.
Well, as he was okay with the vocal cords when we last talked to him, he was quite pleased with the swap.
His wife was certainly pleased with the swap.
Yes. His wife really loved the chance
silence
at his new voice because he wasn't talking yet. Because last time we saw him, we were still healing. I started my procedure first before Matt. That's why the swelling has gone down.
Yeah, mine has not subsided quite yet, but it will. It will. So
everything will settle in.
Yeah.
Yes, everything hopefully will settle in quite well, and I can adjust well here to life in the swap shop.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, the chat's not the same. We're missing a couple of our favorite personalities in there today.
I'm sure they'll turn up sometime. I mean, they don't. One of them doesn't have vocal cords anymore, so I'm pretty sure he'll be doing a lot of typing.
They're with us in spirit.
Of course. We're all in the swap sphere together.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but thank you so much for joining us on Wonderful Wednesday.
It was great to talk to you guys.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, it is. It's a good day.
It is a good day.
And see that you can see the ear that they grew for you, and that's part of mine that you can't see because of the headset. But
it's.
It's a lot cleaner than I remember, but it's.
Well, they have to clean it before they attach it onto the side of your head. From there, you can let it get as dirty as you want to let it get dirty.
I'm sure with the amount of things going through the chat, there will be quite some filth passing through the ear.
Whatever it is, it ain't human.
No, not at all. See if
want to play some Nerf?
We could also see if we have any more items to swap.
Yes. Okay. Let's see what else
Is
we
that
have
a
to swap.
review? It's just, it's a lot to take in. It really is.
Yes.
But it's helpful. Let's see what the.
Well, we do have some encouragement on the. On the chat. Oh, here we go. We have a Joker hat.
Terravine
is the swapper, and it's a Joker playing card.
It's got the freshness seal on the bill, so
it does.
It's still fresh.
Well,
certified.
Some people don't like used hats. They like that new crisp, hat. Just like our new crisp top.
This was part of the transplant, where the new shirts, which are slightly starched.
Yes, but
mine still has the smell of an out of work voice actor in them. It's going to take a few washings too.
But look at the fine embroidery work on the hat there. Of the Joker playing card.
Yeah. And one thing I have noticed since going into this new body is the much larger skull. So I may be in the market for a new hat.
Well, possibly.
It depends. It looks like it might be a one size fits most, but we could certainly test that on the swap shop and see if I can. I don't know. Maybe.
It's got some fine embroidery on the back as well. You just don't see that kind of embroidery work on everything.
No.
I think that is a good swap for anyone that either likes cards or likes the Joker.
Very true.
You can, have whatever you wish to portray in front, displayed into front. So if you feel like playing some cards that day, you wear it with the
And
cards.
it has the crisp hat feel.
It does. And if you want to portray that, you're the Joker and maybe feeling a little.
That's it. That hat
crazy.
says, "Look out, world. I'm the Joker."
I'm the Joker.
Kai 2 telling us we've done quite well
That's
after the surgery.
great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kai 2. It's going to be a long journey for sure.
It is.
So, but with the love and support of our swappers, I think
It's just amazing the outcome.
I think these are some of our older swaps that still have yet to find a home.
Yeah.
But the VHS,
there was a format that really died an early death.
it is before its time.
Yes.
It really is. So hopefully one of these days we can find a home for them.
But this is the 5th annual Auto Fest 57 Heaven.
Heaven in 57.
No.
Of course.
But the swapper is Jameson. And, they've got some of the cars listed there on the front. American Automotive, Workers, Art, and Classic Museum.
As many have said, the 90s were quite the weird time. Yeah, it was quite a transitional period, the 90s.
It was. I'm going to be the first to say I still have my VHS player, and I still have predominantly my movies on VHS. I'm going to miss the joy of rewinding. I really am.
It was a personal pleasure of mine to rewind, be kind, and rewind.
Yes.
And it was something that I could take a lot of pride in doing, because not everyone that liked VHS would be kind to rewind.
And it's like paying it forward. That's where they got paying it forward, is be kind and rewind.
It is. And it's just it's a point of pride to be, I was one of the VHS rewinders.
Yes.
And again, if anyone wants to swap for that, it needs a good home, and please do be kind and rewind. So it's the old joys of analog.
Yes.
You can keep your discs and your laser discs and your DVDs. I'll keep my VHS.
And just the beautiful sound that it lets you know when it's done, because you hear it's coming up.
Yeah, listen. That's the sound.
That is the sound. And then it just and it ejects out of the player. You don't have to push a button. It automatically comes out. And
saying, I'm ready for the world, ready for the next
does.
viewing.
I am ready to move on to a new home and bring somebody else 2 hours of joy.
That's good.
All right. Wow.
Totally awesome.
Totally
Call
awesome.
from.
Oh, we have somebody visiting us?
Someone else has joined the swap shop. Welcome.
Hello there.
Hello.
Who might this be?
How are you gentlemen doing?
Doing well.
Doing
It's a wonderful Wednesday. We're adjusting to our new selves. How about yourself, sir?
I'm doing great. I was wondering, I want to swap something here.
Okay.
I have a jar of toenails. I mean, it's a little odd, but I was wondering if anybody wanted it. How do I go about posting it on your website?
Well, you can always email us at williams.swap@gmail.com. Email us a photo of your swap. So how long of a collection have you been collecting? How big of a jar?
I have about a mason jar that's about, I don't know. I'm not quite good with measurements.
Are they your toenails, or have you collected them from the people around you?
Yes.
They're all different specimens, from dog, chicken to human, whether it's fingernails.
That's certainly the quite the collection.
Yes.
I can only imagine the aroma that would emanate from a jar such as that.
Quite a bouquet of.
Not a
Okay.
big fan of this chai, honestly.
No, that chai would be hard to steep.
Yes.
So is there a range of things you're looking to swap for your toenails?
I was wondering if I could get maybe like a can of paint, green, light green would be nice. Kind of like,
Something to mark people you've taken fingernails from, like boom.
Yeah.
I've already got you.
You're done.
I need to move on.
You have your green mark. I have to continue on.
I'll let you boys be. Have a good afternoon now.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, all right.
Well, join us again.
Yes.
Will do.
Thank you.
Huh?
Again, one man's trash is another man's swap.
Treasure, yes, or swap.
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 Treasure.
Yes.
Swap. Because.
Well, every swap is a treasure. It's a thing of beauty.
It is.
It is. It really is.
I can only imagine. Maybe Raman microscope. Maybe you could look at toenails
Well,
under the microscope.
I don't know if toenails have the 3 holes that the Raman microscope is really designed to do. But it would be interesting to see what you could see in it.
Indeed.
Yes.
Let's see if people are out in the
They-
chat world interested in the toenail jar. Possibly.
Yes.
There's no telling. But it's certainly, if you call in here to 413-961-4263, you can see if anybody would be interested in toenails.
We have another swap. It's cat perfume. The swapper is Steven.
Stephen.
Stefan.
The lava lamp. Hard to believe that hasn't found a new home yet.
I know.
That's so hard to believe. It
really is a thing of fluid dynamic beauty.
Of course. Of course. Oh, kidding. But certainly wonderful items. Let's see what we have. We have the Superman vinyl again.
Yes.
Another quality item that just has not.
And I don't understand it because
It's a very superhero-driven world now.
it is. And, this weekend is Dragon Con, so maybe some of our Dragon Con viewers who have come down to Atlanta to enjoy the festivities would like to swap for that Superman vinyl sticker.
And it's something to put on the back of the car to say, "Look out, world!
I'm Superman.
I'm Superman." Exactly.
And we're likely to meet him this weekend.
There we go. And but they won't. They may not know us. I mean, they may now, but
Well, we swapped so that we could blend in and meet him. So.
Excellent. But again, it's hard to get used to the motions, as it were, because it's a lot harder to tie the shoes. But certainly something to get used to, of course. But what are you thinking so far with your swap? Are you pleased with it?
I like visuals.
I'm so far, I'm very pleased with it. I know it's.
I feel like I don't need the lucky quarter. I just have.
Yeah.
The lucky dome.
Well, we're coming to the end of our first new body swap shop.
Yeah, that's wow, what a journey.
It's over just as soon as you think it's begun.
It's been too quick. But it's been
99% epic.
It has been an
yes.
epic, wonderful Wednesday, of course.
So if you see us this weekend at Dragon Con, feel free to say
it's a deal.
Hello.
Feel free. Or hello.
Yeah, well, you say hello first. You don't want to be rude.
Of course.
But
it has been a wonderful, wonderful first Wednesday in this.
Can you marry me?
Well,
Zach, it's been a wonderful Wednesday. I don't know how wonderful that would be, but
yes, and one more with the
but I think that's That's all we have. So thank you for joining us. It's a wonderful Wednesday.
It's a wonderful Wednesday.
It's a deal.
It is.